Right now I'm doing a video of how I tried to edit the blood in instead of the squib. Like some examples of some green screens I used and stuff on CapCut. The only problem is obviously it's not exactly like the exact same process I went through for the real video, because I couldn't screen record over my video, because sometimes if I would go off CapCut or screen record or something, then the video would bug and it would say get CapCut Pro and then you won't get bugs, blah blah blah. So I took maybe a few screenshots of the process, but I didn't start properly screen recording stuff I was doing. So for example, when I was trying to put that blood in, I don't have a record of that, but I do have a lot of the blood green screen still in my camera roll. So I picked out 3, I think, showing how they looked when I tried to put them over the video to show that they didn't really look that good. Also keeping in mind that actually there was something I was quite excited about when I was trying to put that blood on, because as it's a green screen and obviously it's not super good software, somehow like sometimes the little bits of green screen you can still see them, because as it's blood splatter, if you put the intensity all the way up, sometimes it completely rubs it out, or you can't see the tiny little splashes of blood. So if you leave the intensity like in the middle, you can see it all and there's like an outline of green, and I was like, oh, this is so bad, how am I going to be able to do this if there's green in it? And then I thought, oh well, actually they're zombies, so I could just say that the zombie blood is green and red because they're infected. But of course in the end I didn't even end up putting that blood in the video anyway.
Ah! Ah!
So here, if I search up green screen in my watch history, here it's April 4th, but because there's this one playlist that I always kept on going back to, and each time I would look at different videos because every time it didn't look good, so I ended up trying a bunch of different green screens, like all of these blood splat ones, so coming from different angles, different directions, different textures of the blood and everything, just to try and make it look nice. But yeah, this is the other YouTube account, the one that I've posted the video on. So I've got the same videos coming up here, so I was always going back to this playlist. Basically this was on Wednesday. Is more April 2nd, going back to the same playlist. These were also muzzle flashes. So obviously you can only see this one here, but for example in these videos there would be various different ones. There would be like big ones, smaller ones. So I would try and add them in making sense and they wouldn't. And that's also